guys, so I thought I would do this quick video. So I want to talk about a game today that I have actually been putting quite a few hours into myself. As I've said, at the moment, personally for myself, I like to be able to pick up a game that I can pick up and put down multiple times in the day, or just even a day or so apart, just so it's not that intense of a storyline. I've got to remember everything that I'm doing. So the game I'm actually talking about is on the Nintendo Switch. It is a Nintendo Switch exclusive, so it is this game here. So that is Little Dragon Calf. So I bought this game myself, I would say on week of release, it wasn't day of release, and it is super cute. So I will turn the volume up for starters. So the music is super cute. It does change depending on where you go. So the whole premise of the storyline of this game is that your mum, and this is not a spoiler, in the first like 2 minutes of the game falls ill, and you and your twin, I think it's your generic names are Ren and Rin, which I really hated, so I just changed mine to Amy like I normally do. You can choose to be either the boy or the girl, and you have to basically create food and hopefully make your restaurant more popular. The more people enjoy your food, the more reputation will go up for your restaurant, and then from then on you also get given a dragon. So the dragon you get given is, the storyline says, because your mum has human blood and dragon blood, and for some reason they're not mixing together very much anymore, so you have to look after the dragon. You can name him whatever you want. I named mine Spike, and yeah, the more you feed him throughout the storyline, he will grow and get bigger. The more he gets bigger, the more you can do with him. So at the beginning he is a bit kind of, I'd say, useless. He can go into like little holes and bring things out, but that's it. At the moment, the way I am, you can go into holes, bring stuff out. He can then also, there's little like grass bits you can knock down, and he can do that, and there's also rocks that he can hit at the moment, and so you can go up higher in different places. The next one seems to be, there's like piles of dirt, and I think I'm going to be able to like get rid of those piles of dirt, so hopefully, because that would really help so much. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flick the screen around so you can see some gameplay. So 2 secs. So we're back and the screen is flipped round, so we can get back into this. So let's turn the volume a little bit down. So this is my dragon. You can actually interact with him by clicking Y. That's pretty much most things I can do at the moment. I believe you're hopefully going to be able to fly. I can see things in the distance, and that would make sense. So you basically go around, and your job as the main character is to collect anything like this that you can basically create food out of. So we have people come to the restaurant between 12 and 7. So you can also click the minus button and it will let you fast travel back to the calf. This actually does change. So it used to be her on her own. Then when she got the dragon, it was her and a little dragon. And now it's the little bit bigger dragon. So these are our customers. You have to talk to these people. These are your employees, because they're rubbish. And they're your typical CPUs that... Why are you sitting down? Yeah, that don't seem to do anything. You can help out though. So you take their orders, you put them in here, and then he makes the food, as you can see. So the other thing, what are you going to do? You're going to sweep, aren't you? The other thing you can do is actually talk to the customers, and they may actually give you bits, which is really good, and it does certainly help. So she is one of your main characters, this witch here. Before that you had a young child that thought he was a warrior. As you collect food, you will bring food back to the calf, and what will happen is it will store it automatically, so you don't actually have to take it out of your inventory, which is so helpful. One of my bugbears, I will say, is, so these are called egg-laying birds. They're basically posh chickens. After 2 to 3 days, they will go back to where you found them, which is a pain in the arse, because then you actually have to go back and retrieve them. So these are the bushes I was saying, and you can find stuff. I will say things are in very weird places, so I just found a fresh orange from that, and a shiny orange. So obviously I have played this game quite a lot, so much so that I actually found a major glitch the other day. I literally fell through the floor of the game, which sounds awful silly, but I actually went back and retried because I was like, was it just a fluke? But no, it is actually a proper glitch that you can redo. So this is what I was saying, you can destroy this when they're a bit bigger. It did come up with the state destroy, but all he seems to do is hit it and just knock his energy back. He does get pissy with you after a while. You kind of have to stroke him and like feed him. So at his age now, I can get him to hunt these, which I get ingredients from. If you do get hit by them though, all they do is take, so if I go into here, so these are my ready-made dishes, so I can feed these to my dragon. All they do is take those, and then to be honest with you, even if you haven't got anything, they don't hurt you. They just seem to bump into you. The manure it's talking about is every time the dragon goes to sleep in his bed upstairs in the hotel, you can collect special manure. You get 2 to 3 lots a day, so it does come in abundance. As I've said, things come from a very weird place, so we normally get potatoes from this hole, or pears. Yeah, there you go, we got a pear today. As I said, here you can see he's hit like boulders, so we can just go up there, not have to worry about it. Most of the ingredients are actually incredibly easy to find, and you end up getting quite a lot quite quickly. The ones that are a pain in the butt seem to be the actual seasonings. So you get a lot of salt and sugar very early on, but the other stuff, so like you can get curry powder, you can get soy sauce. Like this one normally gives me soy sauce, which is not going to give me today. Okay, but yeah, so those are the ones. And like lemons, anything that adds an additional kind of taste or texture is the ones that seem to be a pain in the butt to get and is really frustrating. You do have to whistle at your dragon every time you want him to help you out or do something. There's birds like this and you're supposed to jump at them, and then they for some reason turn into a drumstick, basically just drop it. The jumping mechanic on this is not the best. That's one thing that I will say straight away. The jumping is a pain in the butt. I get frustrated with the jumping myself, and as I've said, I've played this for a fair few hours now. Even just to get him upgraded to the second level, you have to play it for quite a period of time. It does remind me of your Harvest Moon kind of game. I wouldn't say it's a predecessor to it. You get stuff like that as well. It tells you the staff are slacking, which is really not helpful because I need to go to this one over here, whether they like it or not. Because you get ketchup and curry powder from it. So you can return back to the calf again. As I said, it says that, and then you can go and kick their ass. As I was saying, it's not really a predecessor to Harvest Moon. I would play a decent Harvest Moon over this anyway. Like, just wood. Personally, it is very cute. The art style is very cute. As you can see, she's very cutesy, pretty. If we just go out here a minute, I can hopefully zoom in a bit better. It is a fun game, and I will go onto my thing in a minute and we'll see actually how many hours that I've sunk into this game. I'm kind of hoping that it does continue to be good. So as you can see, she's very cutesy style. I will say the dragon does change colour depending on what you feed him. So to be honest, he looked a bit like Spyro earlier, but he's blue now. So over here, as you can see, you can use manure to be able to harvest quicker. We have a lot of stuff like that though, so I'm not normally very bothered about doing that personally. So you can shake trees and stuff. They're also use of like items personally. That would baffle me. Just like you can get these in abundance, but apples are like hard to find. It just seems a very weird. And then the other bit I'll show you is the main part of the game. So I personally really like rhythm games, and this has the rhythm game aesthetic built in within this game. So you go over here to cook, and we'll see if we can. So all these ones here are the ones that are on my menu, the green ones, and the ones without it aren't. The bits here show you what level I've got them up to. So 5 means they're perfect, 4 means they're pretty good, stuff like that. The higher rank they are, the more likely people will like them. You've got stars here from people, which customers or CPUs have to give to them. And these are the ingredients that you can choose yourself too. So as you can see on this one, I have got a few comments and people have given me a number 4 or 4 smiley faces, which means they're very happy with it. And you pretty much go down like that. So we're not doing well. So I will see if I've got one. Right, so we'll try and do this one. So what you do is you can go along here, you can choose, obviously it has to have a veg, this one. It will tell you what you have to have in it. So we're going to click cook, and this is what you have to do. So it comes up the top here, and you have to use these buttons to do this. Doesn't help that the screen makes it lag. Yeah, the screen kind of makes it lag, which doesn't help, but you can see what I mean. So I got 3 chef's hats for that, which means it's rich, slightly sweet, Bagnar Kuda. Can't say that, to be honest. But so you can continue doing it. You can alter the menu if you want to alter the menu with it. We'll try this one, shall we? So you can do this as many times as you want until it turns out really good. So let's try this one. Different foods do have different music, and these kind of little typical Japanesey things come up. So I got 4 chef's hats for that, and that's fine. So in here is all of my food items, which is everything, which, so as I said, we've got quite a lot. And then you can go up here as well. So floor 2 is basically where the dragon sleeps, you sleep, and your staff sleep. This guy's a weirdo. He turned up randomly one day and was like, I'm going to live here until your mum gets better. Yeah. This is where you and your brother share a bed. This is where your mum is. She obviously doesn't move from there. I don't know if you can go in these rooms now because it's a bit late. So you get this come up at midnight every night. So customers were satisfied, staff were calm. Today, times I helped was 2. We had 9 customers. We're not running out of any ingredients. This is the satisfied ranking. So they were most satisfied with the top one, going down. And order count, what they ordered most was these. So it shows you that every day at 12. You can't go in there at midnight, it's fair enough. But yeah, so that's pretty much the game. It saves when you go to bed, that's a typical Harvest Moon thing, automatically down there. And then you restart your day and go from there really. So I'm going to flip the camera back round, so 2 secs. So back round this way again. So all in all, I would kind of give the game, like, personally I'd say an 8 out of 10. I have really enjoyed it and I'm really enjoying it personally playing it. It is a very good game. It's not Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which is my personal favourite one, which is the PlayStation 1 game. But yeah, it is a very good game. I'm personally enjoying it. I think quite a lot of people would too. I think also if people gave it a chance, it is a typical game that you do have to put a lot of energy in and you have to keep going with it. It is very slow and you have to just keep doing that and getting there, but other than that, I'd highly recommend it. So leave me a comment down below what you think. Have you played this game, or have you been thinking about getting this game? Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So I will see you again next time.